Okay. Nice. Okay. So on Super Teacher, just a brief overview. You can, as I just mentioned before, you can create, let me see, I haven't opened my profile, just a second. So you can offer one-on-one classes. You can offer class packages. Let me show you how it looks. Yeah, just like a short intro. So here is the demo page I created, for a single Super Teacher account. And other than your teacher profile, I'm not sure, David, where you are at with creating your profile and setting things up. But once you do set everything, this is what your students are going to be able to see. Your teacher introduction video, which is loading due to Zoom being slow. Then the teacher photo. And here's something I call your Super Teacher shop, and where students can actually pick if they want to book one-on-one classes, group classes. And this is the newest feature we're just about to launch, called subscription programs. That means you will be able to offer subscription-based classes or self-paced courses on a monthly subscription basis. And today we're going to learn about these two subscription programs. So if I click here, you will see it will take me to my courses tab on my Super Teacher, or actually teacher page, right? So here you can see, like, if you just glance, if you just take a quick look, you can see a teacher can offer free courses. And this is usually recommended for your regular students. Or you can create a paid course and then share a coupon with your regular students if you want to add value. So this is going to be the first use case we're going to talk about. I think a lot of parents, like I've started collecting parents' feedback. I've asked teachers who have been with Super Teacher for over a year now to just ask their parents if there is anything regarding resources or any kind of thing they would need and they would appreciate of them having, available on their teacher profile. And a lot of them, I'm not sure about the percentage, but almost everybody said, oh, just a little nice, after class activity or something there where my kid could log in, because that's what they are used to within the companies. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but I worked with Dada ABC, Nova Kid, and Gogo Kid, and all of them had a kind of a children playground area where they could do little games, practice after class, and just play around, collect stars or something like that, just for fun and independent practice. So that was the idea of the course builder. So the first use case would be to add value to your students by adding a kind of a resource library. And so that's going to be just one of the ideas you could take away from today. So a resource library could be anything you use in your regular class and would like your student to be able to use afterwards. Like a lot of us teach in China, and China doesn't even have access to YouTube or like regular, resources, right? News articles or anything like that. So what you could do is you could either create videos for them, worksheets, videos, audios, or you could even download them. And in that case, your resource library should be free, because you cannot resell something that's copyrighted. That's the reason. But if you do create your own videos, songs, anything like audiobooks, you can create a reading corner, anything that you can create, and you do create, you can offer for sale within your Super Teacher profile. How does this sound to you? Let me stop. Just stop me anytime, like interrupt me, please, and let me know what you think about this use case. Have you ever thought of offering an actual resource library to your students? And thus that can give you a permission to even up the class price a little bit, or, attract them and create something unique for them so they don't find that with any other teacher, right? Because usually it's just a class and then maybe homework, but nothing outside of class. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it can bring value to your teaching?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you actually offer something like that at the moment?
No, but actually, I have a lot of students from China that are like 8-year-olds and have like a B1 level, and they're really advanced. But like if you do like say, get ready for advanced, or no, not for advanced, but get ready for primary
Mm-hmm.
or any of the B1 courses. I do a lot of optimize from Cambridge, from Macmillan. It's just too advanced for the students. The themes are. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, I try to make a lot of material that are B1 level, but are geared towards like an 8-year-old.
I love that. So you actually adjust to their level, and yes, you can totally personalize. So you can even sell that. Like you can, no matter if they're paying like for regular class on a class package base or a single class, you can just create a little subscription. If you do have a lot of material, that's what I would just recommend based on other teachers' feedback and the way they are seeing this little tool. I think you can even talk to to the parents, and ask them like how much. I've heard, like I did ask all of my parents, and they said something around like $10 a month is nothing for something to just have available, per student. That's some specific feedback I can share. So adding that to your regular class price, and imagine having like 10 students, each and every one can find something within your resource drawer or library and just have an additional income. It's up to you when it comes to prices, of course. I'm going to try to stay focused because you can also include live sessions within these resource library, like additional live session to clarify something or to just go through the material together. Yeah. How about you, Angie? I think yeah, I
Uh,
interrupted you
no, no,
before.
no,
Uh-huh.
no. Yeah, no. So like if I were offering like group classes and I did this subscription thing,
Mhm.
because you just gave me an idea, I can include like one live session for each student
Mhm.
in the group class, so they can have a one-on-one, and that would be part of a subscription plan.
Absolutely. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. It's like a membership where they could actually create like a peer membership or something that where you could agree on the time and create a special session for that. But they would subscribe to that, and then you will have to figure out the time, for example, for the class. Great idea. Okay, so here is how it looks on the student end. If I am just like previewing this resource library as a student, you will be able to, sorry, to see a little video, and the student will be able to read all about the resource library, what they will be able to do with it. Like I just put something like a little placeholder, practice English independently, who should join in. If you are aiming, here I have an important tip to share. If you are aiming for this resource library to be available only to your paying students, then make sure to put a price on it. Do not create it as free. And then once you have a paying student, you just share a little coupon code with them. So you see here, the price is free, but what I don't want to offer it to everybody, who just signs up with you and never gets the class package. Like they can take a trial class and then they leave, and then they shouldn't be able, in my opinion. It's up to you, of course. But yeah, maybe you can go smart about it. Like if you do want to make it available to everybody, make sure to include your QR code in the worksheet with you, David, because you are creating your authentic material. I would make sure to brand it, to put your, teacher picture or info, anything, if you do want to spread the word. So if you do want to make it available publicly on your profile, like check this out before signing up with me or something like that. Check out my work, my worksheets, because you do create. I don't create personally. I don't have time for that. And so I just use it for sharing YouTube songs at the moment. I just started using it because it's
Okay.
pretty much new. And so the parents love that because then I don't have to, go after everybody. The link is the same. They just grab it and everyone has the same resources at the same time. And whenever I upload something, you can edit it, you can upload more resources at any point. They're just going to be able to see everything available at any point. Okay, so who should join in? Yeah, students who take regular classes. In that case, there would be price and the coupon. to apply. So you would just share this. You can even limit the coupons. We talked a little bit, but just to mention again, yeah, you can create a coupon of 100% discount or 50% or an amount, however you want, and you can create a coupon for every student. So you make sure that only they can use the coupon code. You can limit the number of coupons and so on. It's also nice to personalize the coupons, you know. I always type like Elsa and mom. So when they are typing, they're having so much fun, something like that. Yeah. And yeah.
Can I ask a question? How do we generate a coupon?
Yeah, I suggest watching this because there is a 20-minute training on all about it, but we will create one today while creating the course.
Okay.
I will mention, I just don't want to overwhelm you, but while creating the course, you will see the last step is going to be the coupon. I do want to mention now the coupons can be applied for a single class, a course, or a group class. So everywhere, when you create your prices on the Super Teacher, on every type of class you can offer, except the packages, the class packages, then you can apply a coupon. So you can create a coupon for a single class, the course, and we will definitely go through it. I just wanted to show you the structure. So once they get it, they keep track, you know, Super Teacher keeps track. There is a little tab on student end that says courses they take. So they have the preview at any point. And here is the structure. This one is not filled in completely. I just put a few like sections like songs, worksheets. Just be creative with it. I'm sure many of you are much more creative than I am. This is just like a raw idea. Like this is what I do. I would just put little songs and ads, usually after class, after I use something. For example, when I use Abridge Academy lessons, there are songs embedded and I would search for them after class on YouTube and I would download and upload it here. Because my students in China have no other way to listen to the songs after class other than downloading it, right? So that means within the course, you can either embed the video or you can upload it for them to be able to download. If you do embed a YouTube video, they're still not going to be able to see it because it's going to be, you know, pulled up from YouTube. But if you do upload it like this one, this is something, okay, random, I uploaded. There is a little button and there I am able to download it. So the student will be also able to download it. As soon as I click download, it's just gonna, either download it or open it in another tab, depending on the browser, but it works, it has no issues. Here is a worksheet, for example. They can also download. Yeah, you can upload any kinds of files like audio, documents, PDF, videos, and embed a file. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so do you have any more thoughts on this use case? Like, I think this is something, you know, it can be free. I'm sure every single one of us already has a folder or something with resources, right? You could easily make available, but just make sure about the copyrights. Like, I know for Abridge Academy, Katie does allow sharing the workbooks and all the, you know, lesson previews. You could create a course with all the lesson previews. That's what I was thinking about. So you don't have to do it before every class, you know. Super Teacher is all about like do it once and get it done. Like you don't have to do any prep before every single class. Like if you create a course that's named Abridge Academy Preview Material and Homework, and then the first section would be preview material, and then you can add one by one, unit 1, lesson 1, just embed the Genially link and they will have it all. And you just let the parent know. If they already know what the lesson is coming up next, they can just preview anytime. They don't need to wait for you to share or something like that. Okay, another, yeah, but just make sure it's free. We do have the approval on the back end, like whenever somebody creates a course, it will be in the pending state just because we want to make sure about the copyrights, just to check if you're creating your own material or if it's something without a permission for commercial use or reselling. That's the only thing, because we don't want you and us to get in trouble. Right? I hope it makes sense. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's check the other use case. Where is the presentation? Okay, so that was about the resource library. The other one would be offering subscription-based plans. We talked about this one already. And then, yeah, so these can be completely, of course, they can be paid courses, or just you can call them however you want. They don't have to be courses like self-paced preparatory courses, but just subscription-based classes. And for now, we just have the monthly subscription option. We don't have like, you know, a yearly or any other kind of subscription you can offer at the moment. If there is a need for that, yeah, you just let us know and we will put it on the list to consider. So you can offer classes, monthly based subscription classes. The way that works is while creating the course, so you're using the same tool we are calling the course builder. You will be able to add a class credit per month. For example, if you want to offer a subscription plan for 2 classes a week, then you can add 8 class credits a month. If you want to offer 3 classes per week subscription plan, then you can add, you know, however many classes in that subscription plan. And we are making sure that at the end of every month, the class credit is going to be cleared, no matter if they used it or not. So you can, as a teacher, decide on if you want to make up for the classes they didn't use. You know, they won't be able to accumulate the classes. This is a request we got from teacher friends, like, Ivy, just don't let this, you know, drag forever. Like we do have students who take a leave, but then they just pay for classes but never take them. You know, that's pretty much, I think, risky. But you will, at any point, you will be able to open a free class for them if you do want to offer a makeup class. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, we can always change this policy, but it's based on the teacher feedback. If you think I think that's a better solution. Do you agree with that? Like not being able to transfer the class credits,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I agree. Usually I have a contract for them and it will say that, like, you know, you're allowed 1 missed class in a 3-month period.
Mhm.
So that I give them a free class. So this is going to be perfect. It'll even eliminate even that part of the clause in it.
Mhm.
I could change the contract, but I think it's fantastic because otherwise it just drags on and drags on. And if they miss a week on vacation, well, then they get a coupon code or something.
Most definitely.
I love it.
And that's a 3-month period or a 1-month period?
It's just a 1-month period for now.
No, for Deborah.
Oh, sorry.
Ah. In my contract for 3 months, so if they're booking classes, they're only allowed 1 absence in a 3-month period.
That's actually smart. Yeah, because it's your time, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if they decide, oh, I don't want to do it because I'm at a kid's party, and they always tell you why. And they're like, I was at the playground. I'm sorry I missed class. I'm still getting paid. Like, you know, it was a schedule. So it works out well. I've not had anybody complain about it. They know up front. Yeah, I'm still getting full price.
How do you deal with national holidays coming in with Friday? It's New Year's for the Asian New Year's.
Yeah, I mean, that's something different. We know about it in advance so that I can adjust my schedule for them. So I'll offer them a different time.
Okay.
So, but this is for like just, I'm not showing up and I only wait 10 minutes for class 2. If you don't show up in 10 minutes, class is over. Unless you're texting me saying, hey, we're running late, we're stuck in traffic, we want to come, but I still end the class on time. Like I'm not,
Yeah, no extra time.
no extra time. I'm not adjusting my schedule because you were late. You know, I mean, but I mean, there's always leeway. I don't want to seem like I'm, you know, so strict on this, but some parents take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And I got tired of it. So, you know, if you're late and I'm not doing anything and they have time, I'll run the class over.
Mhm. I love that. And maybe this is a good point to mention, just like the default setup of Super Teacher, because a Super Teacher was built with us, the teachers, in mind first, like to make it comfortable for us, and then be able to, edit your policies and everything. So by default, students, when they book classes with you on your Super Teacher profile, when they use the booking system, they can cancel the class only outside of the 24-hour window. Then they can reschedule the class up to 8 hours. This is like by default, only if they reach out to you and only if you agree. So you would have to first open the other slot, if the mom is late, or maybe she just realized they're going to have another class in 8 hours and she reaches out. It's up to you. So you can just open another slot, move the class for 30 minutes or another day. They will still be able to use the class credit. But in the 8-hour window, they learn very quickly. And trust me, like this is one of the biggest issues I find with teachers who join Super Teacher for the first time, because they didn't have that mechanism. Most of us were doing that manually before, talking back and forth with the parent. Oh, I'm late, it's an emergency. How do I deal with that? Just let them book their classes and let them own it. They will learn after the first class if the class credit expires. And you can always tell, oh, sorry, it's just a Super Teacher policy. Because it saves us so much from the burnout. So this is, automated. If you do want to be flexible, again, create a coupon code or offer a free class. It's up to you if you do want to make it up for the, last minute cancellation or something. I mean, life happens, it's normal, right? But by default, the system is going to refund the class credit back only if they cancel outside of the 24-hour window. And it works really nice. Honestly, they just become more responsible towards their class credits. I do have a parent who doesn't care because she bought like 45 classes and she's just casual. She's like, Ivy, sorry, enjoy your free time. She's like that. She's letting me know 10 minutes before class. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I love this woman. When that happens, it's not often but it had happened for like 5 or 6 times. She's like, oh dear, enjoy your afternoon or evening. Ashley's just playing. I'm so sorry to interrupt her. She's so sweet. She's like, her friend has come over. She's still playing. Just, enjoy your break. And she would gift the class. She's very aware of the policy. And she's like, but then I don't abuse that, And I never call the parent. If you do that, if you remind them, if they ask you to remind them every single time. I used to have a few students like that. I don't do that. I stay for the whole class compared to you and Deb, but I just decide to do that. But I still stay. Maybe if I am available a few minutes more, I just keep the class until the 25 or 30-minute window.
Can I ask a question? When I used to work at an English academy here in Spain, if students didn't show up, which would happen sometimes, and they told me I always had to record the class, like a 20-minute class of the point we were going over. Do you do that, or does anybody do that here?
I don't. I think I was asked to do that with Dada ABC. I refused. Like, I tried to do it once, but it was so awkward. It was crazy. I was just like, sorry, I cannot do that. I don't know how to do. I don't. But I know some companies did ask for that. So it's up for you. But yeah, maybe, yeah, if you get the parent, maybe that's something you can discuss with your clients. Like if they do ask for that. Yeah, but I think it shouldn't be like mandatory for you to do, then you could just create a pre-recorded class in your free time, right? Still earn the class credit and let them know. If you prefer taking class, we do have Davy, there is a teacher. She's doing so well selling her classes. I was amazed. I was really surprised because all of her student base, she doesn't teach live at all. She just records classes based on Oxford Phonics World or something, Discover. I'm not sure. She does not put the material on her Super Teacher profile. She just uses the book. Like she's showing the book and using the audio materials. And she does record classes, like full 25-minute class. And she's selling them at 27 pounds a class, a student. But she does it through the course builder, So she offers a little worksheet a song to play. So it kind of builds up. It's not just a recorded class anymore. You're actually creating a full bundle of value. And that's what she's doing. And it works. She has like 7 or 8 paying students. She tries to keep up with creating the lessons. She does them by units, like unit 1, lesson 1, 27 pounds. I was amazed. I never expected that. And
So-
parents, yeah.
So this is kind of like Coursera.
Yeah, I guess so. And she does let them leave feedback, and she can give them feedback. She allows them, because in Super Teacher, you can also share files between students and you. So I'm not sure if she includes that in every single class, but I've seen, she told me about it. I talked about that with her because it was very new to me, totally different use case. Like, she is teaching, but she's not. And she's generating income, just by recycling the same lesson. Yeah. I think she includes the audio feedback. Like, once they finish the lesson, there is a little assignment, and she asks them to either leave an audio feedback or a worksheet filled in, and she would just give them feedback after that and do corrections or something. So that's the only thing she does kind of live. Yeah. Sorry, Deb. Yeah.
No, Ivy, could she be highlighted on one of these advanced trainings so she could kind of, like, you talk about it,
Most
but I'd like to see it in action to get an idea.
Most definitely. I would love, we have to add those, like, teacher once a week, maybe on Saturdays. And there is also a Teacher Easy from Mexico. I would love us all to learn from her. She's crazy. She has groups of like 9 to 12 students, not just kids, but also adults. I don't know much about her client base, but I just know recently she had to have a virtual assistant help her book the classes and manage everything. She's doing so well. And plus she does one-on-one classes. So I think she will also be very useful to learn from, especially as someone who also does group classes, which I know nothing about, honestly. I've done like maybe with adults, with Topica Native, a Vietnamese company. I was thinking about offering group classes soon when I have time to focus on that. But I think that's the future, like a little bit, sorry, I saw you, Angie, just to finish the sentence, like a little bit lower price. Her prices are great. They're not low at all. And the way she manages that, I have no idea. Like, who organizes what, how do students agree on the time? So we could totally invite her as well. That's my suggestion. Sorry, Angie. Yeah.
That would be cool. So I have a question about like the subscription. So I know that Chinese students, they like to book the same time on the same day all the time. So would there be a way to, I don't know, so like say this person's subscription ends, is there a way to guarantee for them to have the same spot the following month, or is that not?
No,
Or-
it would be up because it's subscription based, right? They might not continue with the subscription. So it could be you will be able to guarantee the same spot that month. And then when they do resubscribe or continue, it would be up to you. I think on the subscription base, the reoccurring slot would not be, because it cannot transfer to the next month.
Okay.
Yeah, but if your students do have like the regular spots, what I would do, like what I usually do when I sell a package, the moment I sell it, I don't have a subscription plan yet, but it would work the same for me in my head at the moment. I think when I sell a class package, I let the parent know your payment went through, because you do all get the notifications from Super Teacher. As soon as you sell, let them know and ask them about the class time and have them book them all in advance. That's the best. Like, parents, Chinese parents especially, are used to that. Within the companies, there was a person who used to book classes for them, but now they just want to do it in one sitting. That's my experience. That's what I've seen other teachers doing. So that's how they actually make sure, especially if they do want to keep the same stuff. You say, Mom, you bought 15 classes. I got it. Thank you. Let's book the class. Or just let me know when you are ready to book. And then it will happen in 5 minutes. Nobody would be able to grab it. Once you do have regular students, they also get used to that. It happens by mistake, so they can always reschedule if it happens. But if you do market abroad, if you do want to have a referral system and grow your student base, then I think, yeah, I see how that can be tricky. If you leave them open and they just, get distracted and don't book. But you
Okay.
can always reschedule, talk with, yeah, for the regular students you have, I think it works really well. I mean, it's kind of not that complicated if they already have the time agreed with you.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So like in the bookings, can I like say like, are you going to eventually change it? So in the future, so if they have a subscription, I can actually book the class for them at a certain time to guarantee they get that hour.
We did add that request. The developer should analyze the request and just let me know if yes or no. So far, we haven't even ever heard a no as an answer. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that would be the solution. That would be the perfect solution. Last week, I had a tour given by one of the teachers, Teacher Goran. I asked him to give me a tour of Tutorbird because he said that's the only thing she likes on Tutorbird better. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Tutorbird.
No.
No, so Tutorbird is like all manual. You do everything yourself. You open classes, you book classes, you cancel classes. That was not what Super Teacher was about. But we can add that as an option. So we want to add that as an option. Super Teacher was all about automating everything to avoid burnout, to be able to be fully booked like within the companies and just be able to show up and teach. But we are going to add that because I love that. I think it's useful. And so that way you can cancel the class, but you can't only book the class with Super Teacher on the student's end, for them. You cannot book the class, but you can reschedule and you can cancel it. So the booking itself, because since they are paying for the class, we thought that was the first idea, like the parents should be able to use their class credit independently, right? The work around that, David, would be if you have a parent who just don't want to book the classes, they want you to manage everything, which I never recommend, but it's possible. Just ask them to access their account. It's kind of a two-step process. So you would have to log into their account and then book class on your schedule. If that
Yeah,
works.
I don't think that's not a place I want to go.
Yeah, sure. I feel you. I totally agree. It's not perfect. But yeah, it's on the list. At the moment, we're doing so much update. I'm not sure if you have seen the whole new front page and everything today. I think today we launched a few changes, like there is a blog. Sorry, I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm going to add it in a newsletter tomorrow. So you will see what I was talking about. And I think it should be opened in an incognito mode to kind of, or clear the cache to be visible. But okay, that's upcoming. Okay, awesome. And another one would be, creating self-paced classes and courses. That's the teacher, Catherine, we talked about, who sells classes like self-paced, plus adds some resources like worksheets or assignments. And they can also be paid like a single class payment or subscription. As for courses, the idea here was if you are a creator like you, David, or we had, for example, Katie from Abridge Academy offering her curriculum, the whole curriculum she did put on her Super Teacher page, not Abridge Academy, but the expansion courses, like she has science courses, biology, chemistry. She made them available on her Super Teacher page as well. But her core curriculum is on Abridge Academy only. So you could actually, this is mainly for teachers who do create, this is their either main source of income, or they have enough students, they see they can actually earn more, just based on the regular student base they have by creating courses, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's actually see how it works, right? How you can create a course. If you do want to follow me, you just log into your Super Teacher page, and the course builder is here under the resources jar. If you need time, if you are going to follow or just watch, just let me know if you do want to do it along with me or not, or you just want to see me doing.
I'm gonna follow along. It makes it a little bit easier for me.
Yeah, so you are going to create a course, right?
Yeah.
Is this
Cool.
for
going
this demo.
Yeah.
Is this
Sorry.
going to be on YouTube?
The training?
Yes, this.
No, it's just available for registered teachers.
Okay,
For-
so this will be on Super Teacher's website.
Yeah, yeah,
I can
yeah.
review this later.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I need.
Awesome. Yeah. And so here's a little tool that says Course Builder. Under it, you can also take courses. Like if somebody, but yeah, actually, this is where you will find all the Super Teacher courses you take. Because we are putting down, oh, you see the new page. Can you see the menu? Sorry, I just have to share. So before today, there was only homepage and nothing else, I think, pricing, right? But now the blog is added, and here is the training center. Here you can get all the previews and courses created just by Super Teacher. So before, there were a lot of other teachers created resources, but we decided to cut that down and just leave Super Teacher created courses, training material, and everything. So everything is here, easy to access, everything is free. You see, for example, last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we had some live webinars and teachers said they were very valuable, so I put them up. Student guides, there are student guides in 13 languages. So everything is here is free. Some games you can use, like only the idea is free resources for everybody. What somebody says it's useful and it's adding value, like you can always suggest an idea or a topic for a webinar or something, so we can invite a guest like the teacher guests and everything. So all of it is going to be on this page. Easy to access, called Training Center now. Okay, that's a little news. Okay, let's go create one. So in your teacher dashboard, there is a course builder. And when you click on it, you will see it probably is going to be empty for you. So just disregard these little courses I already create. There will be a big blue button saying add course. And here they will also cover the coupon. It's not, it shouldn't be complicated. It just takes one try to kind of feel the process. So first you have to decide if it's going to be free or paid. If it's a resource library or any kind of resource you want to share for free, just click this button. And now you see there is no coupon available anymore because it's not needed, right? It's free. If it's paid, we're going to create the little coupon at the end. Let's create a paid one. The title, Deb, do you have any idea? Because you're doing it with me today. Oh, sorry, you're muted.
Just put short A sound. I
Yeah.
don't know, just for
Yeah.
something, just for a demo,
Yeah.
you know, just to create something.
Yes, same. I'm gonna do, yeah, short A. Same. We're gonna have the same. Awesome. The price, at the moment, the prices are in GBP. Very soon, we're gonna switch the whole platform to USD per teacher's request because everybody's more used, especially students and everything. So you know that already, just to mention, if somebody is not familiar, and there will be announcement like on time. So let's see, I want this course to be maybe subscription based. So here you can decide if it's going to be a one-time purchase or subscription based. No, I want to set it as one-time purchase. It's going to be 99 maybe. And here it will show you all the categories and subjects you already have set on your profile. If something is missing, if you don't see the category for a course, then that means you need to add it to your teacher profile. Here, edit profile. David, have you gone through these steps? Just adding the categories, this one, subjects and curriculum.
Yes, that's all done.
Perfect.
I mean, I can,
Excellent.
you can see right here my my site. I have everything all set up pretty much.
Excellent, perfect. So, but you know, sometimes that it happens, like I wanted to create a teacher training and I wanted to put it in a coaching session and I was like, I forgot, oh my God, I have to go back here and add it as a category because the course builder picks up your subjects and categories from here. Just to mention that. if you're surprised, like we do sometimes get a question like, Ivy, I cannot add this kind of, you know, for example, there, who said, I think Angie, you were the one, you want to add crocheting and knitting.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. So in addition to ESL, right? I love
Yeah.
it. And we
Mhm.
talked about it. I haven't edited. I thought maybe you can share the email with a full name or anything. But if that's okay, crocheting and knitting, simple as that, I'm gonna add it today.
Yeah, it's just crocheting and knitting. Yeah, and I would like to do that as a self-paced course. Yeah.
Okay, got it. I will. I will add it right after the training. So we're back to create the course. You just make sure there is a category you want it to add. We said it's gonna be short A, for example, at the price of 99. Not short A, I would say phonics one-on-one. Because I want to kind of add, right, include not just short A for this, right? Okay, the category is gonna be ESL. And then here you see I don't have phonics, so I should go back and add the category. But for now, we're gonna go with what I have available here. This one is just by default. There are different lengths you can add, but actually it's not visible on the course page. So you can pick any. Okay, this is important. Who is it for? Let's say for maybe kindergarten, A1. There are different categories you're all familiar with. I just keep adding as teachers share ideas, and it's going to be a single one-time purchase. Then, Deb, are you following?
I've got it.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Let me know if I'm too quick. So here you can add a course introduction video. That's the part we saw here. The first video they can see on the front end, like a thumbnail video. Let me switch to another one. Oh, yeah, me everywhere. Okay, here it is. I just added one of the videos included in the resource library here. So any video, it can be a welcome message. If you really want to put an effort, like you could welcome them and let them know all about the course, even add the captions, the translation. It's up to you how much you want to invest in it, or just a simple song or video. Let's add something so we can see the final product in a few minutes. Let's see what I have. Maybe what are you doing? I know I have this song. Okay, here. That's the same we saw before. Just make sure to upload the file. It's just selected at this point. And here will be a course image, also a thumbnail on the front page of the course. Let me see. Kids, school. I'm just putting something random. Next time I can prepare better to actually make sense the thing I'm creating. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is cute. Why not? I used it just before the training to just upload the file and that's it. So you have the basic for the front page. I know it's a little bit hard to picture at the moment, but you will be able to preview it in a second. Here you can welcome your student. Usually I would say, welcome to phonics one-on-one. Some teachers here list if it's a paid course with classes included, then here is where you would say this subscription plan is for 2 classes a week or 3 classes a week on monthly basis, for example, or any policy regarding the course if it's subscription based. And continue. Deb, are we on the same page?
We are.
That's cool. Let me know if you need more time. So here you would add course goals. Like at the end of this journey, you will be able to master phonics. Maybe master phonics. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it simple. So you can list as many goals as you want. That's something that students, parents actually like seeing. That's what I noticed from the teachers who do offer some kind of course-based programs. let's say, blend short and long phonics, words, something, okay. Who should join in? Maybe kindergarten, or what did I say? Level A1 students. Maybe I should mention age, kids and adults, why not? Please don't mind my wording in the moment. Then what will you need to know or do before joining? Just make sure your device is working or know how to use your device. Or if it's a course that includes them printing out worksheets or anything, you would just name that as well, like print the preview material, or you know how to use your device properly. Okay. Do you have any questions here or anything we need to clarify? It's just the course goes there, looks so nice on the front page. We're about to finish it. Okay, so this is the main section, the course details. So here you add sections. Sections are like I showed you before, songs, worksheets. They're just sections. And within each section, then you can add individual resources, like single files and videos. So let's say these are like phonics songs. Or maybe, let's say short A. I'm going to call it short A. And then under that, I want to put everything about short A. Here, you can disregard this about me because at the moment it's not even displaying. You just leave it blank. And this sort by appearance is just where you want this section to be within the course. The first, the second, the third. Okay, and ta-da, we just created the first section. Under it, you add the actual material. Let's say short A, oops, sorry about that, song. So I first want them to listen to the song. And here you see all the files, like you can add MP4, MP3, PDF, even doc can be added. And Genially iframe, we call it Genially because at first we did add only Genial, but any iframe works here. So let's say I want to add another song. I'm just going to use the same as before. How is it going, Deb? Oh, sorry, you were muted. I'm not sure if you said anything. Yeah. Is it going okay? Are you following? Yes, good. Thank you. Okay. Just make sure to upload the file. And we have just added, like in a second, a little bit slow because I'm on Zoom as well. And recording. Okay, and submit. And here it's gonna appear, you see, under the short A. Okay, so other steps are the same. This is the only thing we had to go through. If you want to add another one, it says add a lecture here. Let's see, short A, trace, maybe listen and repeat. And then I'm gonna add an audio. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick. Let's see, anything available on my computer at the moment. MP3. Sorry, it's a little bit slow. MP3, hopefully something short. Okay, big English something. Okay.
How did you
Yes.
get there, Ivy?
Say again, please.
How did you get there?
Where?
Where you're at now?
Oh, yeah, I'm just adding another lecture.
Another lecture. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I just
Okay.
wanted to show you like different file types. Yeah, are you there as well?
No, I'm just going to do one.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe one is
I
enough.
just thought I missed a
Yeah.
button or something.
Yeah, maybe we don't even know, but you get the idea. Like you would just add another lecture, another format, right? And once you're happy with it, just click continue. So you can, oh, just to show you, so to add another section, let's say for next is gonna be short E maybe. Just make
Okay.
sure to put number 2 and the steps are the same. You see now we have short
Mhm.
E, and that's it. And once you're happy with it, you then can create a coupon code. To finally answer your question, David, here is how we create it. The template is the same everywhere, like be it on the one-on-one class or group class, it's just the same. You just enter the coupon name. This is for your reference. Let's say phonics 1-1. The coupon code is what you would share with your student. Let's say phonics. Maximum number of people who can use the coupon. Let's say it's just for this one student, or I want to have 10 sales. They're really good for referral marketing. If you do have a student base, you just ask them to refer their friends and family. You can reward the regular students or either offer a one-time coupon for them to, join or just try things out. The start date, let's say it's today, and I want to run this only until the end of February, maybe. It's gonna have 50%, oh, it's 20% discount, or you can include like the actual amount. So percentage or amount. And then save.
If I want to give somebody a free coupon, I just do 100% coupon.
Exactly. If you want it to be, but it sounds different. We talked about that I think last time, like how different it sounds when you actually, they still have to use the coupon, and it's not like you're just offering everything for free. They just have a special treat, right?
Yeah. Like if you have like a student that, they have a lot of your WeChat friends, you give it to that student if they can bring their friends.
Exactly. And you just make sure to limit like how many, if it's a group class, for example, you say, I'm open for a group class up to 20 students, 10 students. Make sure to let your friends know this time it's free. And then that's a great strategy. You will see in the video. That's why I don't want to, expand on that too much because it was really a good session. We discussed all the different use cases, but yeah, that's one of them and the best one, especially if you do want to attract any kind of students, group, one-on-one. When you apply the coupon on a group class, you can just create, a greater pool of students who then can reach out for even one-on-one regular classes or something.
So when a person goes and they give them a coupon and they go and they sign up for a course and they pick their time, does it automatically set it up in Voove automatically? Do I have to send them a link?
Oh yeah, I will show you how to add your Voove link on your
No, I already added my Voove link,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it'll automatically do everything for me.
Yes, as soon as they book the class, they get an email notification with the link included. You can both enter class from SuperTeacher or directly on your Voove. I do recommend entering class from your SuperTeacher page because you want to use the class tracker. If you do use it, it's going to track their attendance as well.
Okay.
Awesome. To preview the course, so you see at the moment, Deb, did you create the course? The coupon?
I did.
Yeah, good. So now you just refresh or go back to your course builder page and you should be able to see the course you just created in the pending mode, right? But you can
Yes.
still preview it as a student. So just click on the little magnifier. It just means it's not still visible on your profile. That's when I get notified on the back end, like teacher that just created a course, please check it out, see if everything is like regarding the copyrights only. This is the only checkup. And then click on the little magnifier. And here is how you can preview it as a student, actually. To see, I put phonics 1-on-1, it's ESL. There is the video loading super slow because of my Zoom and recording. Yeah, but yeah, we can play the video. There is the price. We don't see the coupon because I am on my own page at the moment. I have to log out. Let me log out. You can see the way the coupon works. And if somebody remembers the code, Do you remember the coupon code? I think it was phonics.
Or
Yeah.
just phonics.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let me log out and now we will see the actual coupon. Just to load it in. Okay, now I'm logged out. Perfect. Can you still see my page? Okay, can you see it?
Yes, I can see your page.
Okay, perfect.
Brought
So,
us resources contact.
yeah, awesome. And so here's like at the end of this journey, the section we set up, you see, is just filled in by default. Who should join in? You can list as many things as you want. And here is the coupon visible now. So you see, I can either get it, or if I do have the coupon, let's say it was, I think it was phonics. Please work. No, maybe big P. Oh, log in to use the coupon. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I do have to log in, but into another account because we just want to make sure to show you how it works. Okay. Just log in as yeah, this one, demo account, and then we will apply the coupon. Sorry for the wait. Okay, here we go. Now I'm logged in as a student. Just load it in a little bit. Okay, here we go. I think it was phonics, and I think I did do 20% discount. And ta-da, you see, it just applied at the discounted price, and then I can get it. They can also preview the content, but they cannot open the resources. You see, they're not clickable. You can just see the structure of the course. Like same as any, like you mentioned Coursera or anything like, yeah, basically it's the same. And they can also gift the course, which is really nice. There was a button that said gift the course. And they can gift both a group class or a course. Here, gift a course. If they pick this solution, then they can enter their name. Let's say my student name is Fiona, or anything really, and the recipient's email or the friend's email actually. So the friend gets it. And then they can pick the way of how to pay, either by card or WeChat Pay, generate the code. So you see, you just do the setup once. That was the idea. No invoicing, nothing. You get notified about everything, and everything kind of works for you. So that's the whole process. Deb, did you make it? Did you preview your? Do you want us to see your course? No. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay, that's okay, because
Yeah.
I just, just did it to
Yeah.
follow along and see how it's done.
I love
But,
that. How do you feel? Do
yeah.
you feel it's too complicated, or once you've done it? Yeah.
No, I think once it's all finished and now that I walk through it, that it should be fine.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Good. Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, I feel like it's the same for students. Like as soon as they book their first class, they're good to go. Like you're good to go. Maybe they would need the student guides to just make sure, to do it once properly. I really highly recommend letting them do that. Their guides, like every guide is 15 seconds. How to enter class, how to book class, how to cancel class. Very short and should be easy. Here is the student dashboard, by the way. It's similar to the teacher dashboard, but it's much simpler. You see, they can also edit their profile. They can see the lessons they take. Here, they can filter by status, for example, completed, same as we can. And here are the courses they take. This is just a demo account you're seeing them. But you see, it's going to tell them that like subscription or individual, their finances. Subscription and my teacher. They can put a heart on your teacher profile, so it's going to be saved there. Let's see if I have any teachers saved. Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Just for the testing purpose. But you see on your actual student page, they could, did you see that actually? on the teacher profile here, there's a little heart. They can even save the courses here. That's only like something additional, like more advanced for them. Maybe just to mention here, if they give you a heart, you're gonna be saved forever on their account. It implements that. Okay, I think that's all I prepared for us today to talk. Do you feel like it was useful? Is there anything that's not clear or you would like us to maybe discuss further next time or today, if you feel there is a need?
That's pretty good. You explained everything very clear.
Good, I'm happy to hear that. Awesome. Wonderful. How about you, Mel, Deb, Angie? I think Angie left. I just noticed. Yeah, she usually has to go before 7. I know that. I just went overtime a little bit.
No, I think it was great. I think that as walking it through and doing it as you were doing it made sense and it was beneficial. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I love that. Do you have any specific need? I know last time we talked about creating like specific prompts on how to name, but I'm still struggling with creating that. Like David, last time we talked about if we could have a list of ideas like how to actually name our courses or group classes to be more attractive. And I did promise I'm going to create something. I didn't forget. I just want to include more opinions. So when I share something, it's not just my opinion. I try to gather. So I'm just going to create a little pool and include it in the newsletter and hopefully get more ideas to collect before releasing it.
I'd like to know, like maybe not today because I have to run pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know how, like maybe in a future class, how we connect to Super Teacher to either my Google Calendar or my Outlook calendar.
Yeah. At the moment, it's not integrated, but we can do that. It's just there was so many updates these days, like big updates, like Stripe Connect, for example, was a huge developmental integration something process. But I promise this is on the list, as well as the reoccurring sessions.
That's perfect.
Our developer is currently on the holiday, so I just let him be for a week. But we did push a lot of updates today, and I'm gonna share them in the newsletter. But yes, this is like definitely a priority, super easy to do. And those stuff usually get, a little bit lost in the way of the big updates. But yeah, it's gonna be there. Like I think until the end of the month, I can guarantee. Maybe. Yeah, so because first we're going to launch the Stripe connecting, switch to USD, the whole platform. And that's it. These are the major things I'm actually focusing on. And yeah, and then we're going to do that. And also the ability to hide the packages. A lot of teachers ask for that. So you don't have, there are some teachers that create free class packages. If they receive payments outside of Super Teacher, for example, they don't want to use the payment processor at all. And so they have to delete it every time and create. So this is something small, but super important. So it's on the list. And thank you for the reminder.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other thoughts, questions? Mel, when? Oh, after the holiday. Okay, I'm not going to bother you anymore. Like every day I'm like, Mel, when was it? You said, I told you I'm available. Let's talk about it. I won't bother you about that after the holidays. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy this session was productive, and I'm so glad to meet you all today again. See you next Wednesday or on Monday if you do need some technical setup support on Monday, or if you just want to say hello.
I got to run. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you.
See you. Bye, Ivy. Bye, Mel,
Thank you
David.
so much.
Bye-bye.